How's it going, lads? Marshall here. Welcome back to the channel for yet another review on said channel. Today we don't have a team of the year. We've got a player moments, Simon Kjær of AC Milan. Now, I don't think it's because of his performance at AC Milan why he's got this card. I think it listed World Cup qualification, personal achievements on the pitch as well, and his time with Denmark in the national team during the Euros. Now, everyone knows what happened during the Euros, him and Christian Eriksen, of course, and some things are just bigger than football, boys. Simple at the end of the day, life is bigger than football. Anything that has those kind of consequences are bigger than football, and I still remember watching that match, and it's something that's going to stick with me probably for the rest of my life. I was genuinely like, I was shocked. I was so shocked watching that, boys. I'm not going to lie. And yeah, it'll be a memory that sticks with me probably forever, to be honest. And I'm so glad Eriksen came through and still has a chance to play football this day. Actually, not even has a chance to play football, has a chance to breathe. And this is down to the help from the great medical staff, the Denmark team, and Simon Kjær. Now, Simon Kjær was the first one that went over and did CPR, and yeah, it was just an emotional match, wasn't it? Very emotional match. I think they played England like afterwards as well, and like England presented them with an Eriksen shirt and stuff like that. It was just weird times. But hey, he's got this new card on FIFA. We're going to review the cards. I don't think it's because of his personal achievements throughout the year. I think it's because of his kind of heroics. You know what I'm saying? His some things are bigger than football, and that's why he's got this moments cards. And we're going to review today. Now, the points I think he is missed out on is the price points. Because surely if you're going to give a card like this for a great achievement like that, or some personal feat that he did on the pitch to help save someone's life, you don't price him at 190k on the PlayStation, 180k on the Xbox. You make him obtainable for the vast majority of the user base. Personally, that's what I would have done anyways. Not like a free card or anything. Actually, yeah, free card, objective, you know what I'm saying? People deserve to kind of access this card very easily and obtainable. Now, you can always use the arguments, upgrade packs there right now, and that will deplete the cost. No doubt about that, of course it will. But I just think the price is a little bit extreme, and that was the requirements of the SBC, 85, 86. I don't think it's right, personally. And I don't think it's right for the quality of the player either. We're going to review him today as well. I mean, I'm saying the quality of player. Quality of player on this game, because he doesn't suit this game in certain aspects of his game. He's 6'3", low high work rate's fantastic, 2-star skills, 3-star weak foot, and I think you can kind of see straight away with his stats where he possibly doesn't suit this game. He's 6'3", with 71 agility, 70 balance, 61 dribbling. He turns like a truck. Believe you me, he turns as bad as that sounds in game. His acceleration is 75, leading to a top speed of 84. Basically with that, boys, he's not quick. He is not quick. He does cover the grounds a little bit better than some centre-backs, just because he's 6'3". Simple as that. He will do a lot of interceptions, a lot of tackling, and be very aggressive in going in for the challenge, the headers, etc., etc. But if you make a mistake defensively, the ball's gone. Simple as that. The ball is gone, and it's sayonara, good night. Unless you've got someone cover him, like I did today, Rafa Varane, to get him behind, cover the kind of chance as well, and you'll get away with it. The one good touch, well, one of the good touches from EA, apart from the price, is the 99 reactions. I love that kind of touch, because if you think about it, 99 reactions, and he was the first on to respond and give CPR to Eriksen as well, which is outstanding. He started the CPR, of course, and of course the player traits, he does have the leadership traits. What we're going to do now is jump into the gameplay, see what he's like in FIFA 22, and see if he's basically usable for any of your teams out there, especially in the Serie A. He's actually got good links as well. You would have seen him in the starting team, Mainan, the AC Milan players, basically, Florenzi, Zlatan Ibrahimovic, players like that, even Sandro Tonali. But guys, if you do enjoy, make sure you like the video today. Subscribe if you're brand new to the channel. Drop a comment, thoughts on this card, and let's get into the gameplay. So here we go, lads, into the gameplay. Now, when this SBC first came out, I thought, fantastic, 90 rated cards. It looks okay on the face of things. Now I looked at these in-game stats, and I thought, I'm not sure about this one. I'm not sure about this one simply because it doesn't fit the meta. You know what I'm saying? It doesn't fit the criteria a lot of people look for in defenders, players on this game in general. And then I got thinking, screw it. Screw the meta, just have fun on the game. I know he's a defender, I'm not exactly going to have fun on the game, but it's kind of a sentimental card given what that he did do. What that he did do. Don't even think that's English, but if it is English, happy days. What he did do. But that's what I tried to say, what he did do. Basically, it feels like a sentimental card, but it's actually quite usable in game. So when I did see the SBC, I thought, no chance, I'll probably never use this card, and I won't bother doing the review. And then I just clicked and thought, hey, I might as well do it anyways. I'll give you my thoughts on the player and test them out for you guys in FUT Champions today as well. You can see FUT Champs in the corner, and that is exactly what we played. I did like a lot about him, to be fair. I did like a lot about him. The main thing I liked about Simon Kjær was his positioning. It is literally flawless, and that kind of like takes away a lot of his cons, his positioning as well, because he's very clunky. He's very clunky. Now, if he positions himself well, it's not too often he's going to make a mistake, unless you're an aggressive defender like me, and you just make the mistakes anyways. And his acceleration, which again, if you get caught out of position, someone's going to run in behind and you won't be able to catch them up. So his position actually benefits him ahead of those cons, because if he positions himself well on the pitch, he's not going to get caught out too much. You can see me, I'm aggressively defending there. I hide Kjær up in the CDM position. It is what I do sometimes. It is what I do. But overall, defensively, he was actually very, very sound. Obviously, he does have his cons, and I've literally just touched on him there. He is very clunky. There's no way you can kind of get around that. You'll see aspects of his game where I do control it like that and pass it at weird angles and test the dribbling in certain areas. But the thing is, when you're that clunky and you're that tall as well, you're 6'3", just keep in mind that. And you've got like agility of 71. When you're 6'3" and agility of 71, it's not going to feel like 71. It's going to feel like 61, 51, and a lot worse. So, yeah, if someone goes past you, maybe with a ball roll, maybe a piece of skill, maybe a 1-2 with another player in field or outfield, and runs around Simon Kjær, you won't be able to recover, unfortunately, because pace-wise, he doesn't have the pace to catch up with those meta strikers or wingers, and agility-wise and stuff like that. He'll still be scrambling on the floor by the time they've got a chance and bearing down on your net. But that's the cons. That's the cons. I want to speak about the positives with Simon Kjær. Positioning, I've been over that. Sensational, literally flawless. Tackling, he's a hard-hitting challenger on this game, lads, to be honest. His stand tackle, very nice. His slide tackle as well, you would have seen that earlier in the review. It's very, very good. If you time it right, you're going to win the ball every time. Because he's like, and I'll go back to his site again, he's 6'3". Basically, if you've ever used Sule on this game, you know that showdown Sule with, he's very tall, Sule. He's very tall. He's got a massive kind of leg span. Massive leg span. And if you go in for the slide challenge, I could see someone on the left wing and be on the right wing and slide them. You know what I'm saying? Because of that. So obviously, that's just a figure of speech or an exaggeration. But it feels like that sometimes. He's got massive legs. And it just feels like he's almost Spider-Man. He can cast out the web and just pull the ball into him. And the web is his leg when he's sliding, if that makes sense. But good challenge there again. And like I did say, I wanted to try some turns and stuff like that with Simon Kjær from time to time just to test that agility. His interceptions are fantastic, and that benefits him as well, because his positioning is that good, he does really well. Also, if you can defend like this and get Kjær in front of the attacker to stop him reaching his kind of maximum pace, that will benefit you a lot as well. As you would have seen in that clip, I got in front of the man and I kind of cut off the counter-attack straight away because he's got 93 strength. You get him in front of an attacker that's trying to run in behind him, they're not going to get past him unless they have more strength or even like aggression, stuff like that. Because strength, when you're in front of someone, they find it hard to get past you. Because even with attackers, if you tap that left trigger when someone's trying to get in behind or tackle you, when you're in behind their defense, basically was what I'm trying to say, they're going to struggle to do that because you're just going to shield them off. But lads, let's get a summary from Mr. Simon Kjær. So there we have it, lads. That was Simon Kjær. What do I think of him? I think he's not bad. I think he's not bad, but he's definitely not worth the price that he is on the game. And that's what's going to make a lot of people not do this card, because he's nowhere near worth 190 and 180 on both consoles, considering the level of centre-back in that league. And I'll even go back, right, to, if it loads in, the other defenders I've got within that league already. And I'll go over the price of those cards when they came out. Koulibaly, for example, I actually think he was actually quite pricey at the time, wasn't he? The thing is, I would actually liken Simon Kjær to this Koulibaly in many, many different ways. Because similarly to Koulibaly and Simon Kjær, the similar heights, acceleration is lower than the sprint speed, and their agility, balance, and dribbling are just woeful. Basically, Koulibaly turns terribly. This is the headliners, by the way. I'm not even talking about the player of the month, which is considerably, well, not considerably, it's kind of worse, you know what I'm saying? But the thing is, they turn really slow, and they're just clunky centre-backs. This is a brand new card, isn't it? Honourable mentions. Unless he's got a bit of agility, but he doesn't have the pace or out like that. The thing is, like, this league is okay for centre-backs already. This Skriniar is mental, by the way. He is mental. Would he go alongside? I think, honestly, if you partner Kjær with any of these centre-backs, you've got that kind of strong centre-back partnership, isn't it? It's just you've got to stop the through balls getting in behind your defence, or it's GG's no Ray. I actually still like this Chiellini, and he is a very similar split to a lot of Simon Kjær as well. So, I mean, you've already got the centre-backs and can give you exactly what Kjær is giving you already. So is it worth going out and splashing the amount of coins on Kjær coming in at 190 and 180? Or is it 180, 170? Wait, I'll go back to the thing. 190, 180. Yeah, 190, 180. Overall rating for Simon Kjær. It will be an 8.5 for myself. He's a very capable centre-back. I just don't think he's going to last too long in the game cycle because, as you guys know, the power curve, just this. It goes up and up and up as the year goes on. Like, do you honestly see him keeping up with the Team of the Year strikers? Nope. Not even Lewandowski, to be honest. Yeah, it's disappointing. But the thing is, he does make up for it in other areas, especially his positioning, and his overall defensive abilities are fantastic. It's just he's very clunky, slow to turn, which can affect him on the ball, especially off the ball, and his acceleration lets him down massively. So 8.5 is what he will get the overall rating. Still usable cards. How long for is yet to be seen. The value for coins. This is the thing I've kind of got most of an issue with, right? He is 190 on the PlayStation, 180 on the Xbox. And like I did say, we have a multitude of different centre-backs in the Serie A that give you exactly what Kjær does already on the game. My value for coins is 6.2. I don't see... I do see the value in this. The thing is, it's a difficult one, right? Because it's that... Not even sentimental value, but that's... It's difficult. It's difficult. Basically, if you buy them to improve your team, I doubt you would improve your team at this stage in the game. But if you're buying him for what he's done, stuff like that, by all means, you get him. You get him, AC Milan fans, etc., etc. You get Simon Kjær in your team. You Danish, Denmark fans, you get Simon Kjær in your team. He's a very good centre-back. It's just he's not worth the price that he's currently priced at in the SBCs. An 85 and 86, I would have given like an 83 and 85, or 83 and maybe an 84. That would have been a better price point. Because on the market, how much would you pay for this Kjær on the market? Because I'm telling you right now, the amount of times you'd be packed. If this was a promo cards, you'd be down to 50 to 40,000 coins. Actually, what's the price of the minimum 90 rated? That's the price it would be. How do I see that, by the way? He'd be like the... I think the Stegen's like... Yeah, he'd be basically the price of a 90 rated card. I can't think of any 90 rateds off the top of my head. Ter Stegen, mate. Let's have a look at Ter Stegen. His price is 52k. So he'd be around like 40 to 50 to 60,000 coins. And that's where he would sit at, unfortunately. So I would have preferred it if he was an objective, or if he was like a cheap SBC. We've had cheap SBCs in the past. Loads of cheap SBCs. And I thought it would have been a nice touch, especially from EA, given what he did do, to give him a cheap SBC or an objective to make him obtainable for everyone to potentially use a Simon Kjær. But obviously not. Obviously not. And the enjoyment for myself will be a 7.0. I mean, you look at the card, right? He does the effective things well. He does the effective things well. He's a no-nonsense centre-back. And I've said that many times about many players. No-nonsense centre-backs. You win the ball back, you give it your full-back. Simple as that. You give it to CDM or anyone that's free on the game. Don't overcomplicate it with someone like a Simon Kjær, because passing-wise, dribbling-wise, he's just going to fail, unfortunately. So keep it simple. Right back, or left back, depending on which side you play him on, or even the CDM. I did get extravagant sometimes, play to the left midfielder, right midfielder, which you definitely can do, by the way. It's just easier if you keep it simple and don't dribble. Just don't dribble. But guys, that's going to be it for the review of Simon Kjaer today on the channel. I said today, very, very weirdly. But guys, if you do enjoy the reviews on the channel, by all means, please leave a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you're brand new around here. Get your comments in. I want to see your thoughts on this Simon Kjær in the comment section below. But yeah, we played 4 games with him tonight. I did enjoy. I think I won every single game in champs as well. So guys, if you have enjoyed, make sure you like, make sure you subscribe, make sure you get those notifications on as well, and get amongst the comments. Hope you guys had a great day today. We'll catch you in the next one.